Hey, this is Kayla, and this is part two of me talking about the function order and specifically me as an ENFJ. And here I'm going to be talking about my extroverted sensing and my introverted thinking, which I pretty much just see as default functions. Okay, so I consider my other functions to be, pretty natural for me to, use, and since everybody's different, and other people with other functions, you know, might not want to understand, might not be able to understand, and with me, I'm, there are certain things I can't interpret really, I guess, through these. I mean, certainly not as well as if, somebody who was talking to me with all of my same functions, like an ENFJ or an INFJ. I mean my functions, not in like all four, but just in my two main ones. Or even like in ENFP because we're both NFs and extroverts, or in INFP because, well, we're both NFs. Also, we both prefer feeling as our first main function. So I would find that helpful even if we, don't communicate in really the same way. It's still, But, okay. So, back to this. If there's something that, for one reason or another, my extroverted feeling and my introverted intuition are just not cutting it for expressing what I want to say, interpreting what the other person wants to say, or just, interpreting anything that I'm struggling to understand. They're not enough. So it's usually like from a miscommunication, and it's pretty stressful already. So I, say, well, what's another way I can understand this, or what's another way I can communicate this, and then I use my weaker functions. Extroverted sensing and, introverted thinking. Either one or both or whatever. And I'm already stressed out. So the fact that I'm trying to use something that is more difficult for me and more draining for me doesn't really help. So I'm not the best at it, and then it usually ends up just not going good. And I feel though like in a situation where the other person is just genuinely not able to understand, they can pick up like the small amount of extroverted sensing or introverted thinking I'm putting forward, and they're able to, through asking me questions, through just trying really hard to understand, they're able to, get it, like get what I'm saying, and then able to like try to explain it as best they can in a way that they think I can understand. But if I'm with somebody who just isn't interested in, you know, they're just closed-minded, and they have the mentality of I'm right, you're wrong, and I'm looking at this from the right way, you're looking at this from the wrong way, then it never goes anywhere. But if they're genuinely just trying to understand, then it can be helpful, but it's still very draining for me. Like, I would not be able to do this very often, and when I do, it's gonna be draining, and after a while I'm gonna be pretty much like done. I'm gonna not be able to keep expressing myself and interpreting what they're saying, and yeah, like I said, I consider these to be, default functions.